Hi, Nala. I'm back to streaming at my usual time. Isn't that weird? Hi. Isn't it weird that I'm streaming back at my usual time? Let's see. Okay. We're gonna get through. Please tell me there's not a whole lot of reading today. Ooh. 2 and a partial page for the start of the stream for the Old Testament that I read. I'd be scared of you too. Women are scary. That's why I hang out with Z, because Z's a dude. I don't know if that bit's still going on. Okay. What is he freaking out about? Oh wait, I forgot to... I forgot to do this. One last thing before I forget. There. That. Bang. Bye. Hello. Okay. I'm going to start the reading so that we can get through this. This should take about 10 minutes and then we can start doing other stuff. Genesis 21 through 21, 22 through 24. And Abraham journeyed from there to the south and dwelt in Kadesh and Shur, and stayed away from Gerar. Now Abraham said to his wife Sarah, she is my sister, and Abimelech, king of Gerar, sent and took Sarah. But God came to Abimelech in a dream by night and said to him, "Indeed, you are a dead man, because you make this woman who you have taken, for she is a man's wife." But Abimelech had not come near her, and he said, "Lord, will you slay a righteous nation also? Did he not say to me, 'She is my sister,' and she even herself said, 'He is my brother'? In the integrity of my heart and innocence of my hands, I have done this." And God said to him in a dream, "Yes, I know that you did this in the integrity of your heart, for I also withheld you from the sin against me. Therefore, I did not let you touch her. Now, therefore, restore the man's wife, for he is a prophet, and he will pray for you, and you shall live. But if you do not restore her, know that you will surely die, and all who are yours." So Abimelech rose early in the morning and called his servants and told them all of these things in their hearings. And the men were very much afraid. And Abimelech called Abraham and said to him, "What have you done to us? How have I offended you, that you have brought on me and my kingdom a great sin? You have done deeds to me that ought not to be done." Then Abimelech said to Abraham, "What have I done? What did you have in view that you have done this thing?" And Abraham said, "Because I thought, surely the fear of God is not in this place, and they will kill me on account of my wife. But indeed she is truly my sister. She is the daughter of my father, but not the daughter of my mother, and she became my wife." Thank you, Johnny Rishi, for the follow. "And it came to pass, when God caused me to wander from my father's house, that I said to her, 'This is your kindness that you should do for me in every place wherever we go. Say of me, he is my brother.' And Abimelech took sheep, oxen, male and female servants, and gave them to Abraham, and he restored Sarah to his wife to him. And Abimelech said, 'See, my land is before you. Dwell where it pleases you.' And Then to Sarah he said, Behold, I have given your brother 1,000 pieces of silver. Indeed, this vindicates you before all who are with you and before everyone. Thus she was rebuked. That's your first time chatting, Johnny? That's valid. So Abraham prayed to God, and God healed Amalek, his wife, and his female servants. Then they bore children, for the Lord had closed up all the wombs of the house of Abimelech because of Sarah, Abraham's wife. And the Lord visited Sarah, as he had said, and the Lord did for Sarah as he had spoken. For Sarah conceived and bore Abraham a son in his old age, at the set time in which God had spoken to him. And Abraham called the name of his son who was born to him, whom Sarah bore to him, Isaac. Then Abraham circumcised his son Isaac when he was 8 days old, as God had commanded him. Now Abraham was 100 years old when his son Isaac was born to him. And Sarah said, God has made me laugh, and all who hear me and who hear will laugh with me. She also said, Who would have said to Abraham that Sarah should nurse children, for I have borne him a son in his old age. So the child grew and was weaned, and Abraham made him a great feast on the same day that Isaac was weaned. And Sarah saw the son of Hagar, the Egyptian, whom she had borne to Abraham, scoffing. Therefore she said to Abraham, Cast out of this bondwoman and her son, for the son of this bondwoman shall not be the heir of my son, namely with Isaac, and the matter is very displeasing in Abraham's sight because of his son. But God said to Abraham, Do not let it be displeasing in your sight because of the lad or because of your bondwoman. Whatever Sarah has said to you, listen to her voice. For in Isaac your seed shall be called. Yet I will also make a nation of the sons of the bondwoman, for he is your seed. So Abraham rose early in the morning and took bread in a skin of water, and putting it on her shoulder, gave it to the boy of Hagar, and sent her on her way. Then she departed and wandered in the wilderness of Beersheba, and the water in the skins was used up, and she placed the boy under one of the shrubs. Then she went and sat down across the front of him at a distance about of a bow shot, for she said to herself, Let me not see the death of my boy. So she sat opposed him, and lifted her voice and wept. And God heard the voice of the lad. Then the angel of God called to Hagar out of heaven and said to her, What ails you, Hagar? Fear not, for God has heard the voice of the lad where he is. Arise, lift him up, and hold him with you for with your hand, for I will make him a great nation. When God opened her eyes and she saw the well of water, she went and filled the skin with water and gave the lad a drink. So God was with the lad, and he grew and dwelt in the wilderness and became an archer. And he dwelt in the wilderness of Paran, and his mother took a wife for him from the land of Egypt. Dude, the Old Testament, I tell you, is over half of my daily reading. And it came to pass that the time of which Abimelech and Pekol, the common commander of his army, spoke to Abraham, saying, God is with you in all that you do. Now, therefore, swear to me by God that you will not deal falsely with me, with my offspring, or with my prosperity, but that according to the kindness that you have done, according to the kindness that I have done to you, you will do to me and in the land in which you have dwelt. Abraham, I will swear. That's it. That's the whole verse. And Abraham said, I will swear. That's a short verse. Then Abraham rebuked Abimelech because of the well of water which Abimelech's servants had seized. And Abimelech said, I do not know who has done this thing you did not tell me, nor had I heard of it until today. So Abraham took the sheep and oxen and gave them to Abimelech, and the two of them made a covenant. And when Abraham set 7 ewes lambs of the flocks by themselves, then Abimelech said to Abraham, What is the meaning of these 7 ewes lambs which you have set by themselves? And he said, I will take these 7 ewe lambs from my hand, that they may be my witness that I have dug this well. Therefore he called that place Beersheba, because the two of them swore an oath there. Thus they made a covenant at Beersheba. So Abimelech rose with Philocol, the commander of his army, and they returned to the land of the Philistines. Then Abraham planted a tamarisk tree in Beersheba, and there called on the name of the Lord and the everlasting God. And Abraham stayed in the land of the Philistines many days. Now it came to pass that after these things that God had tested Abraham and said to Abraham, he said, Here I am. Then he said, Take now your son, your only son Isaac, whom you love, and go to the land of Moriah, and offer him there as a burnt offering on one of the mountains of which I shall tell you. So Abraham rose early in the morning and saddled his donkey, and took 2 of his young men with him, and Isaac his son. He lit the wood for the burnt offering, and arose and went to the place of which God had told him. Then on the 3rd day Abraham lifted his eyes and saw there was a place afar off. And Abraham said to his young men, Stay here with the donkeys. The lad and I will go yonder to worship, and we will come back for you. So Abraham took the wood of the burnt offering and laid it on Isaac his son, and took the fire of his hand and a knife, and the 2 of them went together. But Isaac spoke to Abraham his father and said, My father. And he said, Here I am, my son. Then he said, Look at the fire and the offering, but where is the lamb to be burnt for the burnt offering? And Abraham said, My son, God will provide for himself the lamb for the burnt offering. So the 2 of them went together. Then they came to a place of which God had told him. And Abraham built an altar there, and placed the wood in order. And he bound Isaac his son, and laid him on the altar upon the wood. Then Abraham stretched out his hand, and took the knife to slay his son. But the angel of the Lord called to him from heaven, and said, Abraham, Abraham. So he said, Here I am. Dude, this is like a Dr. Seuss book. And he said, Do not lay your hand on the lad, nor do anything to him, for now I know that you fear God, since you have not withheld your son, your only son, from me. Then Abraham lifted his eyes and looked, and behind him there was a ram caught in the thicket by its horn. So Abraham went and took the ram and offered it up as a burnt offering instead of his son. And Abraham called the name of this place, The Lord Will Provide, as it is said to this day, In the mount of the Lord it shall be provided. Then the angel of the Lord called to Abraham, and a second time called out from heaven, and said, By myself I have sworn, says the Lord, because you have done this thing, and I have not withheld your son, your only son, blessings I will bless you, and I will multiply your descendants as the stars of the heaven, and as the sand which is on the seashore, and your descendants shall possess the gate of their enemies. In your seed all the nations of the earth shall be blessed, because you have obeyed my voice. So Abraham returned to his young men, and they arose and they went together to Beersheba, and Abraham dwelt at Beersheba. Now it came to pass these things that was told to Abraham, saying, Indeed, Melech has also borne children for your brother Nahor, Huz his firstborn, Buz his brother, Camille, and the father Aram, Ches, Hazo, Pedash, Jalop, and Bethuel. And Bethuel begot Rebekah, and these 8 Milcah concubines, whose names were Ramuah, also bore Teba, Gaham, Thodash, and Malchah. Bruh. That's the Old Testament reading for today. That is not the button I'm in the press. Very nice. I will say, that is a really long read every time I do it. The Old Testament, that alone took like 15 minutes. Who DM me, by the way? Okay. It took 15 minutes to read all that, brother. So, what are we going to be working on? I need to work on the highways, or these paths. So I guess I should work on that now. So let's tear up the old road. Did I take that old road all the way? No, I did not. Okay. I don't know how I'm going to make this work, but I'm just going to clear this out for now. Where's my beacon? My beacon's over there. Okay, let's go get some beacon buff so I can quickly mow down this stone. Give me beacon buff. There we go. Look at that. A little bit of beacon goes a long way, guys. Okay. I'm no longer using cracked stone bricks for this, so I need to go change them to stairs and put all the cracked away. I don't think I need any of that for now. So I'm just doing the edge. No, I don't need that. I need the stairs. I'm gonna go over to... I put all my ceiling away already. Okay, well, that's fine then. So, how far is the gap for this? It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But this is, I think, 9. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yep. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I don't know how I'm going to do this jump up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. There we go. Do I regret anything? I regret a lot of things, but we just don't talk about those regrets. We are going to set this back by 1 more. Hey, what up, Mikey? Regrets, I've made a few, but then again, too few to mention. Or something like that, right? Oh, you gotta make me stretch, how dare you. Alright, I'm doing pretty good. How do I pronounce it? Is it Ergos? Ergos? I think that's right. I think it's Ergos. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, we're just gonna take that all the way to the end then. Right till about here. And then these can just be normal stone. And then we're gonna go boop, 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 boop. There we go. Bam and bam, right? That's lined up, yep. Okay, let's make sure to put that in and then that one in. And then that one and this one. I don't want to do this. I don't know. I don't know. Precisely how I want to do this. That looks decent. I think I literally just want it to be like that, and then I'll put stone bricks right there and there. I think that'll look the best since it's a changing height, and I don't know how else to do it in a way that would look nice. You know what? That actually looks way better. Why didn't I do it like that? Hurt her. You know, sometimes my genius, it's frightening. There we go. Now it's time to go grab the bricks. Just say era. Okay. Did anyone buy anything from here? There we go. You know, there's a smarter way of doing that, but I never said I was smart, so. Here, ads, gross. Wait, those are my ads. It can't be gross. Okay, I don't know if I want stairs or bricks, so. Or slabs, I mean. So we're gonna figure that out together. Some good ramen noodles with Frank Red Hot would be good right now. Are you talking about Frank's Red Hot sauce? You talking about the hot sauce, Mikey? Mikey, no. Not the hot sauce. Okay, that does not look good. I think if I placed down the other one, it would look weird, so I think I need to go with that. Okay, so this isn't straight, so how do I want to jockey this over? So I already built that, so I'm not jockeying that. Or do I want to just make this end early? I guess I could just make it go like that. End early. And then the bricks end there, and then it can go into like a gravel or a wood. I think that'll look fine enough. Just fine and dandy. That's what Frank Red's Hots are for. Bro, the hot sauce is for buffalo wings. That's what we did at my old workplace, actually. That's the only reason why I know what it is. Let me make sure I do this right. So it goes. Oh, I ran out. Okay, that makes more sense. I ran out of the other part, but I can still use this, I guess. There we go. It is 10:30. I don't know what I'm doing in my life, but we're here. So, you know what? Enjoy the go with Charmin. Right? That's what they say. Dude, I've been having some like nasty farts lately. I'm getting a little scared. I'm worried I'm gonna die. Like I'm over here like, ugh, I gotta hold my breath every time I pass gas. When I break wind, I just broke wind. There we go. Okay, I'm back. Your whole PC crashed. So, to sum you up, I broke wind, and I'm worried I'm dying. I think that's about everything we covered. Anything else riveting that you want to be informed about? Oh, do I don't have any andesite, do I, here? I don't think I do. Leave andesite here? Didn't. This is why I'm trash. I did not leave any andesite here. Okay, well, we're gonna... No, I think I'm good. Oh, okay. You don't want to be updated again? Are you sure? Happens to me all the time. I think it's the stash. Yep. There we go. Something of a road. It exists. So what am I building? I don't know. I needed to finish this path. I need the jungle. Do horse fruit regrow? You plant the flower. I'm gonna leave that. Why is my voice cracking so bad? I swear it's because I'm sick. Flower. You can call me Flower if you wanna. Or something like that. Okay. So, that part's done. There's a lot of little things that I do, typically off camera, but I need to start streaming them. So that was one of the little things that I need to get done. You know, I still need to do more work over there, but it's functional. It exists. Now what I need to work on is... yes, actually. You... Shake, 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 Sonata, shake it all the time. I need to take out this grass blocks. And these torches. I got an empty shulker for the grass for if I don't need this many. And now... do we want to take... Guys, do we want to take the overworld or do we want to do the fast speedy nether? I'm going to let you guys vote. Overworld or nether for this little travel. It doesn't take very long either way. Okay, well, you guys are all so helpful. We'll take the overworld. Let me show off this world of my creation. Come with me, and you'll see a world of pure imagination. Are you really trying to bring back Femboy Twink 778 from Momo's server? Unlimited bacon, but no more video games. Probably bacon then. You'll see a world of pure imagination. Something, something of my creation. It was funny in the moment, but that right there shows me that her mod, her best friend, hated me and was cucking me. Is that the proper term? I don't know. Doesn't matter. She's with someone better than me. I could never match up. He's just a better looking guy. What? I don't think that was the proper terminology. But she was blocking me from, like, trying to, like, get to know Momo on, like, any scale. Cucking was not the right term. It was not. It literally was. Her friend constantly made fun of me and harassed me, and anytime I stood up for myself, I was the bad guy. That's the kind of personality and, like, issue that makes me sexist. That's what you guys don't see. I just get hated for me being me. There are some parts of me that I need to work on, though. That's valid. Can't be the other guy. He's not ginger. I don't care the light up underneath. Hopefully it'll never become an issue. So this is what we're doing. You guys have no clue what's going on over here, do you? So, what I've been doing is I've been going and connecting everyone's bases in the overworld. So every single player's base is connected via the overworld. That is not what I want to do. I guess it didn't really matter, but whatever. There we go. So, what we got to do now is there is a path over here, and I need to make it go up the mountain. See this path? So now, what I gotta figure out is how am I gonna make it go up the mountain? So I think I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna go starting from here. Is this the best terraforming? No, it is not. Do I care? No, I do not. I don't come around here often. Most of these people have quit or are on hiatus, so it does not faze me whatsoever. I'm just gonna fill this up. This guy ain't using shaders. I don't use any texture packs, dude. Texture packs make the game look better, correct? I think most people can agree that most texture packs make the game look better. Which means if my builds look good without a texture pack, I'm just built different. Everyone forgets the joy of just pure vanilla Minecraft. I've played Minecraft for so long that I like vanilla. There's something about the vanilla experience that's warming and comforting. And y'all trying to ruin it for me. By making me install shaders. No. I would never concede. I do like the torch up right underneath the surface, though, where you'd actually hear mobs, because I hate hearing mobs when I'm walking around. It's one of the most frustrating things. For me, at least. Oh no, he's a Minecraft purist. Yes, I play only Minecraft, dude. Admit, you just can't run them. I can run shaders if I wanted to, Mikey. And you have a toaster strudel for a laptop. So I don't think you are one to talk. Okay? Have you ever heard the phrase, the pot calling the kettle black? So I want to go straight this way. We'll make it go up here from steps, go forward, and then right here. We're going to go, this is the path, turn, stairs here. Bro, straight spinning facts. It uses DDR4. That doesn't matter. You have a toaster strudel. Literally a toaster strudel. I've seen hamsters with more RAM. Also, it doesn't matter if you have DDR4 if you only have 2. Keyword new laptop? Since when? Also, laptop weak. But no, I've ran shaders before. I just prefer the pure look. Okay? You can call me a purist, but at least I'm dedicated. Okay? You can't hate a man for his craft when it's this kind of craft. Okay? You can hate Epstein. That's a bad kind of craft. Okay? That's not a savvy. Okay? That's a unfavorable kind of craft. Okay? My craft is literally Minecraft. Shaders aren't a must. I have a pretty good PC, and I still don't use shaders. Exactly. Thank you, bud. See, Mikey, you need to be more like this guy. He gets it. The thing is like, if my base would not look good with most shaders. That's just true. Well, not with most, but with certain shaders, my base just does not look good. You can go watch like Zafanaf's VODs when he's at my base, and it just don't look good. It's too bright. It's like illuminating like flashbang bright. Like it's King Neptune bald bright. It's like that is just way too bright. And now he could probably tweak it, and that's probably just like his settings thing, which is probably true. But I don't know. I just kind of enjoy the vanilla Minecraft experience, bro. Are you hating on it? Are you hating that I can enjoy the simple things in life? Try and make the terrain look a little bit more natural. There we go. I mean, I more so prefer the dynamic lighting of shaders. Okay, that's kind of valid. I can concede that to you. Okay, so that stairs, do. If you want to view paradise, oh, don't you take a look around and view it. Do 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 do. I don't know where I'm going with this. I really don't. Isn't that how it goes? It's like, if you want to look at paradise, won't you look around and view it? Something, there's nothing to it. It's been a minute since I've listened to a lot of Willy Wonka, okay? Oh, that's there. Do you think Mojang purposely keeps part of the game in an unoptimized state so they have an excuse to keep on rolling out updates even though the updates don't do anything most of the time? Darn, dang, diddly do. There we go. Am I crazy, or do spiders take fall damage? Because by all accounts, that guy should have fallen to his death. Okay, yes they do. I just heard it take fall damage. Must have caught like the edge of a block. My EXP just did that. No, you're just as stupid. That's valid. Okay. I don't actually need to eat yet. Okay, so the path comes up to here. So we could go around this way, I guess. I'm gonna be honest, I hate all of this. There's too much pink. It's hurting my inside toxic masculinity. How am I supposed to have such high levels of testosterone and toxic masculinity with all this pink around? You know what I mean? It's killing my vibe. What's testosterone? Something you lack, Mikey. You can't even get mad. You walked into that one. This new reinforcement mechanic's really interesting. Okay, well, in that case. Oh, that looks fine. I hear sirens off in the distance. The popo, they found me. They're coming for my butts. Cover your butts. Implying you ain't gay. Got any? Oh, no. No. What I'm saying is that you don't have any, Mikey. I know English is a hard thing for you to comprehend, you know, with your speech impediment and all. Bro, look up 2 messages. I said, you said what testosterone? I said, yeah, you don't know what testosterone is because you don't got none. I spoke perfectly good English, brother. I don't think you understand Ingmarish. I spoke it and it be true. Sorry if you can't handle the truth. It's alright, Mikey. The grown-ups are playing and talking now. It's alright. It's okay. It's okay, Mikey. Okay. There's a very specific pattern to how I do this. There we go. Isn't 24 unk status? You know, my brother hasn't made me an uncle because he's bad at the job, but, you know, he got married at least, so, you know, he's getting there. It's just the next step that he's struggling with. Pregnancy can be difficult to achieve. Okay? Stop making fun of him. He's insecure about it. Okay. No, I still need to add. I'll put slabs there. There we go. This is the fun part, chat. Trust me. Well, maybe for you guys, but not for me. I got way more stone than dirt, so I'm going to sacrifice the stone first. There we go. You can't reap what you don't sow. Do 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 do. There we go. Yeah, that's pretty good. That's tension. I was thinking having my eyes closed and dozing off would be more fun than that. It's alright. I am the funnest. I know. I'm hip. I'm fly. For a white guy. Nerdy to the extreme. Whiter than sour cream. I was on the chess team. The only question I ever thought was hard was, do I like McCurt or do I like McGard? I like to spend time at the Renaissance Fair and have my name on my underwear. Okay, I think I'm going to do this. How are you still alive? You should have despawned by now. Jeez. There we go. These zombies. Let it grow, let it grow. You can't reap what you don't sow. Are you making me stretch? Who DM'd me? Oh. Okay. Business DM. We're all good. No one's mad. Everybody's glad. Like the trash bag commercial. Don't get mad. Get glad. Whose line is it anyways? Perfection. So quick to bore. I used to hear a simple song. That was until you came along.
He's singing again.
I know. Now in its place is something new. I hear it when I look at you. Huh? Eh? Look at that. A nice smooth transition right there. So I have... That's a torch. That's a torch. Look at this. Fix your shrimp posture. I already did. I'm actually sitting straight up. Believe it or not. I used to hear a simple song. That was until you came along. Now in its place is something new. I hear it when I look at you. I need to learn how to play that on the piano so I can truly serenade you guys. That was my brother. I should have verbally said that that was my family. I'm sorry for any of you guys that have been bamboozled. Look at this. It's a very straight path. It's not very curvy. But I think that's fine for now. And then over here, I'm going to make it go kind of diagonally, I think. Like this, like some slabs there maybe, or something. This is supposed to like represent a retaining wall. So maybe I just put it up and then make it drop down over here. And remove this tree. But dude, who spam planted all these trees? It was me. You're missing all the requirements to serenade me. Okay, well that just kind of hurt. My mama says my singing is good. Okay. There we go. That is not right. There we go. How is this gonna go? That's probably fine as long as I just keep it on a hard diagonal. There we go. Don't want to do stairs here. A row of stairs. Like corner all the way across in the next row. Nope. That. And then I can make the path step up and then be flush with here. So double stairs. And then I can go like this. And stairs there. And we'll end there. There. Boop, boop, boop. Boop, 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 boop. Boop, 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 boop. And another one's gone, another one's gone, another one rides the bus. Hey, he's gonna sit by you, another one rides the bus. Sorry if I'm not talking a lot. My brain's doing some thinking, but there's not a lot upstairs there. Inserts beautiful singing here. Nope, only frogs and crickets. Okay, well, crickets taste good, so try them apples on for sides. You know what? I'm going to blame that my voice is gone on why I can't serenade you guys properly, okay? It's the gone voice. 100%. I used to hear a simple song. That was until you came along. Now in its place is something new. I hear it when I look at you. No? Not feeling it? Not feeling it? Okay. Maybe... I said Weird Al. What Weird Al song would it be good? I could do White and Nerdy, maybe. Is White and Nerdy your vibe? Is that the vibe check? Oh, Lark's here. She's larking. She's larking over me. It's so scary. It's scary, chat. Oh, Johnny's AFK. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Dude, these guys aggro from so far away now in the newest version of Minecraft. Or the newer version, I guess. You are the first person to get a stream streak, watch stream streak. Just a pig. You know that? You're the first and only person so far to ever have a watch stream streak for my streams. You can see me mowing my front lawn. They out here trying to catch me wide and nerdy, right? I'm just wide and nerdy. Look at me, I'm wide and nerdy. Holy cow, I'm wide and nerdy. Look at me, I'm wide and nerdy. I want to roll with the gangsters. Isn't it bowl with? I want to bowl with the gangsters. They out here telling me I'm too wide and nerdy. That was me, but I made my own nerd team. Me and my nerds. You were jamming. You gotta check one of the boxes of the requirements. 1, to be a church girly. 2, a Vocaloid. 3, I don't know, be Miku. Well, first off, Miku is not a church girly, okay? Although, I think Lady Lark is. I don't know, you can ask her. We're heading for... Oh, wait, no, that song's not appropriate. Danny Phantom. I know you'll see. Somehow the world will change for me and be so wonderful. Live life, breathe air. I know somehow we're gonna get there and be so wonderful. So wake up the members of my nation. It's your time to be. There's no chance unless you make one. And it's your time to see brighter side of every situation. So give me your best and leave the rest to me. Just leave it all to me. Just leave it all to me. Just leave it all to me. Something like that. A virus alert? Do you just get like a virus alert or something? I know my sickness is contagious, but like, that's just because I'm down with the sickness. Right? And people say hard mode's hard. I also have really good enchanted netherite armor, so. The game is harder if you don't prep time. Well, this isn't really a pro. Wait, what was it? I have to check one of them. You know, someone used to use AI to make songs out of my voice. They were peculiar. Look at these guys. Potato. Look at them. The reinforcement mechanic is strong with these guys. I think that'll look fine. I do slabs there. Although, unfortunately, Lark, the church girly, is currently of the Takens by a handsome young lad. Actually, he's not that young. He's like 30. Not me. I'm 29. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. I really thought I was gonna need more of that stuff, but turns out not so much. Nope. Boop boop boop. I'm trying to think of things to talk about. We have big plans, so make sure you're in the community Discord. If you're not in the community Discord, exclamation mark, Christ SMP socials, I think is how I have the command set up. And then you can get in the community Discord and be ready for the big announcements that are in the coming of weeks. This is decent. I'm gonna go there, I think, with that 1, 2. No, I just need to go bam, bam. There we go. Look at that little section done. There we go. Now I need stairs and slabs. So that's going to be stairs. In this section, I think I want to have slabs. And then same with the other one. So I'll keep the slabs on me. Nope. If you notice, I never have 2 blocks connecting in a row on any of the main coordinates, like northeast, south, west. They can be diagonally, but they can't be horizontally connected. Just doesn't look great. Now I need to figure out where the other end is. Ooh. And I'm just Ken. I don't know where I'm going with this. So I guess I should probably work on this side and then bring it around this way. And then up here. And then carry it up and then down into here. I have enough dirt. I could raise this whole section here up 1 block. Are you serious? Phil's a no. Carrot. Man, I need to buy a diffuser. Does anyone feel... Wait, what? Yeah, I'm not currently 6, so that song doesn't work. Plus, down with the mental sickness just doesn't sound quite right. Yeah, down with the sickness in the head. This just doesn't... It's not the right, like, tone. It just doesn't roll off the tongue very well. Okay. Let's do a little bit of quick organizing of my inventory. What is my brother texting me? Okay, well, my brother's insulting me, so I'm going to start insulting him back if he doesn't shut up. Diffuse? The only diffuser I have is like one of those inhaling diffusers. You know, not a bomb diffuser. I need one of those though. Do need a bomb diffuser. I think that could be very good to have in my arsenal. Okay. Get these out of my inventory. Get this off me. Kind of energy right now. Okay, so I'm just gonna go up, up, up. We going up, 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 ba 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 da 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 da. Right. I want to be golden. Mm-hmm. Also, do you listen to anything that isn't Miku? If the answer is no, that's fair. That's very valid. Okay, I respect the hustle, but we need a hair diffuser for more for differentiating curls. Maybe. Do I want to use slabs for this? I think I could do slabs for most of this. Try and make it a little bit more mellow. I'm done fighting it like I'm born to be. Dude, my voice is cooked still. Mr. Krabs over here needing ad revenue. Dude, I can't turn off ads. I have it set to the minimum. I don't know what more you want from me. I legit have it set to the minimum. Also, I'm jobless, so yeah, I do need the money. Why are you shaming me? There we go. You could start a new channel and not become affiliates of the no ads play. No, that's convoluted. I'm not going to do that. And actually, that thought crossed my mind a long time ago, and I get, nah. I think I have it set to 30 seconds of ads every hour, but there's also 30 seconds of pre-rolls. And we just crossed the 1 hour mark, so... Trust me, there's some people that have it set so it's every 30 minutes you get 4 minutes of ads, I think. So don't even act like I'm like butchering you. Okay? I'm not like the other streamers. I actually have it set relatively low. My dog just whined a little bit in her sleep. Through her nose. That's decent. There we go. I'll walk down to the bottom. There we go. Cole, if you're gonna make us watch ads, you need to share the revenue with us by buying his chicken nuggets. No, that's Silent Bell's thing. I can't steal Silent Bell's thing. I'm already trying to steal her viewers, okay? One day I will become bigger than Silent Bell. Because I'm sexist and I hate women or something. I don't know. And that is my Village in Orange story. Yes. Isn't that right, lady? You didn't hear her because she didn't say anything, but she would agree with me. There we go. Look at that little staircase up. I'm going to just place a torch there and a torch there. Okay, do I want to just fill this up to being taller so that I don't have to dig out a path? Or I think that's what I want to do. Give me a second.
What do you want from me?
Women suck, right?
No, men suck.
Oh, don't you lie to me. We all know men blow, okay? It's different. She hates you. Here we go. We gotta fill in all of this. So much fun. I'm having fun. Are you having fun? I'm having fun. You're very fun. F is for friends who do stuff together. U is for you and me. N is for anywhere and anytime at all. No way. I didn't know that Cole didn't like women. Totally. Yeah, I totally hate women. Definitely. For sure. It's because they're gross. And stinky. You know, it all started when I was a young little boy. Women made fun of me, and ever since then, I hated women. Like, I was easily made fun of, like, you know, that's valid, but, you know, still hurt my feelings. That just means you wouldn't be jealous if I said I talked to women. I'm not jealous, okay? I'm ready to end up like Paul, okay? I'm accepting my fate. I'm gonna be a Paul, and that's all right. Okay, can you accept being a Paul? Can you be a Paul, Mikey? I don't think you got it in you to become a Paul. I don't know what to talk about. I'm running out of things. I'm kind of just live because it's late at night and I didn't know what else to do with my free time. How much dirt do I have left? I got enough to probably do this section. There we go. I think that's good. There we go. Meh. Valid.
What the heck are you doing?
I'm copying the mob sounds in Minecraft because I don't know what else to do on stream. How about the global economic crisis or the French? I'm gonna be honest, the French are cringe. If I'm not allowed to make fun of the French, then I might as well not be able to live, okay? It's make fun of the French or die, for me. Okay, those are the two options in life. I'd rather choose death over not being able to make fun of the French. Okay? That's all I'm saying. Welcome to my TED Talk. Look at that. We've raised it up enough that we can now build a proper path all the way over to here. I have more. Okay. We are going to go and sleep through the night now. Did she ever wave back? She didn't wave back. That monster. How dare she? The hater. Another reason, chalk up another reason why to hate women. She didn't wave back. Oui, oui, mon ami, please. Lafayette, French, cringe. Fries. Canadians, French Canadians, American dollar, Epstein, Elon Musk, Donald Trump, Kamala Harris. How many more buzzwords can I say? You should probably sleep because it's 2 a.m. That is ideal at that point of time for that quantity of being awake. Yes. Counter argument, sleep is for the weak, and are you a weak man? No, you are a strong man. You're not a poor boy from a poor family. You're a strong, beautiful man made in the eyes of God. Yeah, something like that. I don't know how old you are, so I don't know how fruity I can get. So, platonically. I'm covering my bases. French are silly. Good night. I'm just a poor boy from a poor family. Well, that's sad. Have you tried being less poor? There we go. What to do, what to talk about. Do you guys like the color indigo? I think it's a pretty good color. Personally, big fan of blue. Teal's not bad. Aquamarine. Salmon, not to confuse with Samson. That guy is not salmon colored, even though he is a salmon. So I guess he is salmon colored, but not the salmon color as in the pink salmon color. But he is colored like a salmon, which is salmon color. But it's also not salmon color because salmon color is pink. Yeah. Linguistics. Right? Nope. That's close enough. what you say. I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm just kind of here. My feet smell bad. Don't question it. Just know they kind of do. Hopefully this next part will only take like 20 minutes, and then... Where's Lady Lark? Lady Lark's over there? That's the Groenlandia. It's in that direction. What is Lark doing in that direction? Well, that makes sense for Johnny Ryushi. So perplexed. There we go. I think that's probably decent. Do you guys think I want a no-fly list? And if not, should I be? Because I'm a bit of a bad boy, if you ask me. One of the dadgummest, baddest boys of the bunch. The Brady Bunch. Ba-da-ba-bam. Psh, psh, ba-da-ba-bam. Psh, psh, ba-da-ba-bam. Ba-da-ba-bam. Ba-da-da-da-dum. Psh, psh. Right? The Addams Family, guys. By the time I take my path over to this spot, it should be... I think I just want to bring it more this way. That is way too wide. Yeah, that's better. There we go. Stagger that a little bit. Just like that. Okay. Well, I'm throwing on the old banana and going to bed. Hang Chong Chol. What are you, like some sort of Chinese manhua? Yeah. Roasted. I truly don't know what he just said. I'm gonna be 100% real with you. Not a clue. Chinese dollar? Okay, Mikey. Chinese dollar back to you, brother. Wait, no, Chinese dollar's cringe. America is the only dollar that matters. All the rest are cringe and lame. Or something like that. Is that how you got a girlfriend, Buckaroo? You started speaking to her in Chinese? You're like, I will learn your language. I don't care if you come from a foreign land and our countries are at war. I love you. You're like, just like time in the hourglass, so are the days of our lives. But I wish to spend the rest of my lives with you. 'Cause, girl, it's you. I don't know the next line's biblically fine, so I won't say it. As the atom bomb falls in. You know? Something like that. Also, Momo has officially quit the SMP. I don't know if I made that clear for you, Mikey. I know you're very distraught that your favorite creator has left, but she did it all on her own accord, just like the disciples. They were all in a accord. You know, that joke goes a lot better with old people. It's a pretty good joke if you're old. There's so many pink petals. I am so not spam placing a whole bunch. Should I keep like a shulker box of these? Okay, I already did all my slabbing, so I don't need to do that no more. Turn around, Jackie, never come back no more, no more, no more, no more. There we go. This one needs another partner near it to try and break this up. Probably like that and then that. Yeah, that looks decent. That's fine if it looks a little thin. Okay, that's done. Time for the andesite to try and break up some of these sections to being smaller. And that is my dog literally whining in her sleep. She does that from time to time. She's getting old. She's a little achy. Is she like cry barking in her sleep? I think my dog's like pouting in her own sleep. The reason why I use my shovel there is because my shovel has silk touch, so I make sure that I don't accidentally get some flint back. I fill in this. There we go. Look at how long this path is, guys. This path connects from spawn all the way to here. It is one long, continuous path. Place a torch there, and then another one like here. I want to prevent any mobs from like wandering to the path while people are running along the path. See that pink biome over there? That's Eagerlandia. He used oak slabs. Okay. This is not uniformed at all. That's okay. Is there any oak stairs or slabs in here? There's a lot of other stuff. I think they were trying to set up like shops and like a market and stuff in here. And they never got done with it. Boba. Some boba tea. As you can see, they were planning on doing a lot over here, and then one quit, and then everyone else quit. It's like, okay. That's fine. It happens. Is there any torches? I torched up their area. Oh, yes, there are. Okay. I'm going to put some of these back, but I'm stealing some of these torches, especially since I think they're gone. It's just Muga. I don't think he's coming back. I think he's on hiatus for the rest of the season, is what he was telling me. So the path needs to come along down this way, split off this way, and then... Sheesh. Either... I don't want to do this. I think I want to hook up the path to this path, and then this path will go straight here, and then I'll make it so that I can go either way around the portal, and then go straight, jump over somewhere in there, and then go that way. Look at that guy. Look at how far away he's aggroed to me. And then it'll jump across and then go into Egrolandia. So, I wonder if Egrolandia wants to build that bridge. They probably want to build a pink bridge. I should just build an absurdly pink bridge. And then use pink concrete for their path. And just make it one solid sheet of pink concrete. That would be hilarious for us. Look at him. No, I know I can do this one. There we go. There we go. Oh, you want to light up a little bit over here. And the reason being is because it's underneath the bridge. Even though by like this point it's not going to be blocked by the bridge for the spawning during the day. I'm just going to torch it up anyways, just to make sure I don't have to deal with it. In the future, mobs coming up this way. Dang, whatever, I'll climb here then. This looks decent enough. Okay, well that was just on my fault. That was me being dumb. There we go. Do 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 do. I blame Zaf. What's the other lady? Dia. Boop, 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 boop. More highway has been connected. There's a lot of little details on this that I changed just to make it a little bit nicer. Because it was very, very flat. And it was bothering me. So I changed some details. Also, mobs were spawning on the roof. So I fixed that with some torches. At some point, I want to redo this village over here. I also need to extend the lanterns, the little lamps that we have over here, these things. I wonder what Lady Lark's up to. We'll harass her after this. Let's read the Psalms and Proverbs. Also, I don't think I have that omen 2, do I? I do have 2. Was it that I'm using 3? That omen 3? God. There's my mighty steed. Okay, I'm going to organize that later. That can be refilled later. Is this one empty? No. I got a bit of a chest monster going on, but ignore that. Yeah. I got time. Let's do it. It's raining, so we'll do it from inside the church now. To literally no one, but we'll do it from here. Oops, drop some papers on the floor. Do not want to drop that on the floor, I don't think. Okay. Psalms 9, 1 through 11. I will praise you, O Lord, with my whole heart. I will tell you of all your marvelous works. I will be glad and rejoice in you. I will sing praise to your name, O Most High. When my enemies turn back, they shall fall and perish at your presence. For you have maintained my right and my cause. You sat on the throne, judging in righteousness. You have rebuked the nations. You have destroyed the wicked. You have blotted out their names forever and ever. O enemy, destructions are finished forever. And you have destroyed cities, even their memories have perished. But the Lord shall endure forever. He has prepared his throne for judgment. He shall judge the world in righteousness, and he shall administer judgment for the people in uprightness. The Lord also will be a refuge for the oppressed, a refuge in times of trouble. And those who know your name will put their trust in you. For you, O Lord, have not forsaken those who seek. Sing praises to the Lord who dwells in Zion. Declare his deeds among the people. When he avenges blood, he remembers them. He does not forget the cry of the humble. Proverbs 2:16 through 22. To deliver you from the immoral woman, from the seductress who flatters with her words, for you who forsake the companion of her youth, and forget the covenant of her God. For her house leads down to death, and her path leads to death. None who go to her return, nor do they gain the paths of life. So you may walk in the way of goodness and keep to the paths of righteousness, for the upright will dwell in the land, and the blameless will remain in it. But the wicked will be cut off from the earth, and the unfaithful will be uprooted from it. There we go. I know it was a quick little two things, and then when we get on to the New Testament, let's go see what Lark's up to. So I think Johnny's AFKing his squid farm, or not his squid farm, but his other thing. I should go over to the squid farm if she's busy or doesn't respawn. I should go over there and work on some of the stuff around there, I think. I do need to restock on some wood, so we could go and chop down some trees. That does need to happen. Does she have, like, chat muted or something? Whatever. She doesn't have to respawn. I don't think it's nighttime yet. It's not. Okay. Did she just sleep? No, it's still raining. I don't know where she's at. That's the thing, is that, to my knowledge, there isn't anything around there. Let's go. We're heading over. I'm very curious. Oh, there's sheep over here? I really wish someone built up here. I think this would be really cool for like a little castle. Put a castle on the hill. Oh, that's where one of my frogs went. I bred a handful of frogs. I was wondering where they were going. There's that. Already rated that. That's Dia. I think that's Dia's place. One of Dia's. But she quit, so that's completely fine to rob. It is no longer claimed by anyone. It has been abandoned. I'm curious, what else has been done over here?
Every gram counts.
Every gram, wow. Are you trying the bulk, brother?
I don't hear from the guy who left the garbage and recycling cans out.
I literally haven't gone outside all day, to be fair. Just not very
How
good.
are you flying?
Happy guess. We have a plugin that makes them faster.
Ah, that's sick.
So they're actually like pretty fast. Yeah.
Because like the first thing I did was like looking at your armor bars. Like, you do not have an electron.
How did she get so many bones? Okay, well the copper's somewhat reasonable. But yeah, what is up with all the bones? Wait. We have her head. There's not very many of these on the server since she quit pretty quickly. I collect mob heads, so... We're going. Here's a swamp. depending on what's going on way over here, I may not build a path to it. I need to build. I'm supposed to build a path to Shion and Elias and Girl Prump and Moon, but dude, they're so out of the way. Like everyone else has like a little thing sprinkled along the way, but they're like Narnia. Like the distance between spawn, like group and Misty's like village area isn't that bad compared to like Elias and Shion. They're really far out there. Like it's pretty bad. We're moving. Yeah, that's like right. This is like white. I don't know how it detects what color people are going to be. I think I'm like blue or something. Enderman teleporting around. She's out there. What is going on over here? I'm trying to think what could be over here. Because I've never been out this way. I'm so curious. We're just going on a little adventure. Because I don't have a portal out here, and I don't think... Unless this is where Steampunk lives. If Steampunk lives way out this way, holy is not going to be a road. Like Steampunk, Elias, and Shion, like they all live super far away. A little yawn. Playing with me mustache. Oh, that's interesting looking. Yep. I used to work there, but not anymore. Oh, I have loaded this area. Is this Shiona and Elias then? Is that Caden? Is that Caden's place? Or is that just like a normal village? Is she below me? What in the world? This is like really nowhere land. Unless... Is that who I think it is? That is. So that's a Varian. There's a boat with some dogs in it. What the dog doing? Like this is a Varian's place, I think. Way over here. So I guess the follow-up question is why? Yeah, there's a Varian. Like, that's so odd. Oh, that's a raid area. That's good to know that that exists. This is where his portal used to be. It was right here, and then he moved over to there. Moved the portal down to there, and then there's also that one. I think that one's a gold farm. Interesting. There's some bases that I feel like are just so far out of the way that it's not worth for me to hook up to everything else. Oh, this must be as a village. Because I know he had a village. Oh, it was on a little island. Yep, there it is. I saw a villager. I see a couple. Very interesting. There's more jungle. Hey, dog. Jasmine, stop that. Jasmine. She's ignoring me. She's a grumpy old dog. Oh, hi, Boo. You're adorable. Let me give you some kisses. You have stinky breath. Love that dog. Is that a city? That's obsidian. This may seem slow, but this is actually like crazy fast. Oh, there's an underground mine shaft there. It's a weird little lit up spot right there. Must be lava. We're kind of just going on a server tour now. Just going and checking out all the biomes. Seeing what's going on. Oh, that's weird. It's a huge underground cavern. Lady Lark's now AFK. Lovely. Well, that's fine. We're just cruising. I went out a walking after midnight, out in the moonlight. Hey, look, that's new. Oh. This is the ice biome. Okay. Look at that world generation right there. Ice spikes on a plains. Just, yep. In a swamp. Okay, well, now that I know where some of the outposts are. This is where Frog Pollen wants to base. I don't know if she's coming back. I think it's a hiatus till season 2. A lot of people are on hiatus till season 2, but even then I'm not really sure. And like some of them I don't want to give their spots over because I really like them and I want them to stay, but they haven't played for a while. I think he's planning on transporting villagers, and that's why he built this little path thing. Transport villagers over to here. Oh, hi, Boo. Who's a handsome boy? Who's a handsome boy? Or are you a handsome Boo? Are you handsome, Boo? Oh, caboose. Who's a handsome boy? You're so handsome. What? You need to go potty or something? I don't want to let you out. Why didn't you ask your dad to do that like a few minutes ago? Brant? That's interesting. Ugh. I think this is like spawn. I think spawn's like just right over here. I think that's where Misty's gonna be, and that's where spawn is, or Misty's old place. And then there's gonna be like a road along the horizon, if I'm correct. No. Yes, over there, but it's much further away because that's Antics Farm right there. Which means that's, yep, Lunathus Village. What in the world is that? Did someone get lost? Look at all these paths. I built all this. That road. So all the way over there. Connects up to these. Goes over to here. That connects up. That connects up. Like, I've done a lot of work on this server to try and keep everyone intertwined. Mwah. Hi, Boo. Bruh. Get back here. Where are you going? I'm looking at you. There we go. This is Loon's village. Or house. It's really nice, actually. I really do dig it. Alright, all I'm in the hot tub for today. Is this thing even still running? I think it is. Gug butts. So yep, all of these houses, this one I connected. This one I did not connect. Neither did I connect EPs. I think I have Oh, Cole is... What did she say about me? Cole is super stinky. Yeah, sounds about right. But yep, I did all the lighting and stuff over here. You guys get to look at a Gug Butts while I let my brother's dog out. You guys have fun with that. Come on, booby. I'm gonna let you out now. You guys have fun staring at Gug Butts? Technically, this path kind of hooks up right there and goes down and down, and then hooks up with that. But I like this path more right here. I should connect this straight right here, and then put a house right here, a little tavern or an inn. Level that out and bring this up and fill in all the holes. Fill in that hole or make it into like a little pond maybe. Put a little house right there, a little pond with a dock. Just trying to make this place feel more lived in. That's why I built the road. Just trying to make everyone connected in the overworld and feel like connected together. Go close the door, Boo. Just a little bit of a world tour. that. And goes around that way. I do think she should connect it up this way, and this path does connect that way to here and to her place. I think she should have another one going that way, but I didn't want to force it. So her base is connected to the highway like that. I didn't want to tear down this mountain, so instead we went around it. I think it looks alright. We have this bridge. I need to build a path that goes along the bank that way. And then I'm going to hook up a path from over here to there. At some point. So this is the next path that we'll probably work on, is this little bit. And then it'll lead up into there. We'll just go straight to that. So it'll go from there straight this way. Just be a straight line. Then I need to put some more torches in here and a little bit more torches over there. And then, you know, the path along the side of the river. But yeah. That road leads to Mystique's other base. And you guys have already seen where that connects over there. Like, I've done all of this. I need to build a boat here, like a big boat. But I just really wanted to get rid of the island. So maybe I'll just tear down the island and then leave it. But, like, there's a lot of stuff I've done on this server. Trying to make it all feel lived in and flushed out. Actually, Misty was... You know what? I won't check on Misty's base because I know that she was working on it today. But I don't want to spoil the surprise for her next stream. So now what we're going to do, we're just going to go right here. We're going to read out the last of the Bible readings for today, which is Matthew 7:15 through 29. Beware of false prophets who come to you in sheep's clothing, but inwardly they are ravenous wolves. You will know them by their fruits. Do men gather grapes from thorn bushes or figs from thistles? Even so, every good tree bears fruit, but a bad tree bears bad fruit. A good tree cannot bear bad fruit, nor can a bad tree bear good fruit. Every tree that does not bear good fruit is cut down and thrown into the fire. Therefore, by their fruits you will know them. Not everyone who says to me, Lord, Lord, shall enter my kingdom of heaven, but he who does my will as my Father in heaven. Many will say to me in that day, Lord, Lord, have we not perished or prophesied? Have we not prophesied in your name, cast out demons in your name, and have not done many wonders in your name? And then I will declare to them, I never knew you. Depart from me, who practice who practice lawlessness. Depart from me, you who practice lawlessness. Therefore, whoever hears these sayings of mine and does them, I will liken him to a wise man who built his house on the rock. And the rain descends, the floods came, and the winds blew and beat on that house, and it did not fall, for it was founded on the rock. But everyone who hears these sayings of mine and does not do them will be like a foolish man who built his house on the sand. And the rain descends, and the floods came, and the winds blew and beat on that house, and it fell, and great was its fall. And so it was, when Jesus had ended these sayings, that the people were astonished at his teaching, for he taught them to have authority and not as the scribes. Taught them as one having authority and not as the scribes. That's all the reading for today. Thank you, Nekiro, and Johnny Ryuji for the follows. Much love, greatly appreciated. I stream Monday through Friday at 10 p.m. PST. Exclamation mark Discord. Socials down in the description below. And I hope you guys enjoy your stay. And if I don't see you guys again tomorrow, I hope you have a good afternoon, good evening, good night. Goodbye.